Good evening. In my final project, we'll be talking about 7 different genres of the arts, from sculptures to dance to theater to music and movies, and lastly, architecture. First up, we have sculpture in the round. This particular sculpture was made by Edgar Degas, and it is called The Little 14-Year-Old Girl. Some main points that are standing out is this whole sculpture is made with wax. There is an actual real wig on top of the sculpture, which was waxed over. Actually, everything on this sculpture is waxed except for the ribbon, and this was known for many years. It was made in 1880, but when Degas first came out with the sculpture, several were not universally approved. Next up, we have social dance. The social dance that I will be talking about is salsa. Social dance is a type of dance for recreation or social enjoyment. Examples of this would be simple line dances like the Cupid Shuffle or the Biker Shuffle, or different country style dances. The salsa dance was originated in the 1900s and based mainly in Cuba, then spreaded to Los Angeles. And there are 2 styles of salsa around the world. 2 main styles is the Cuban style, and this basically means the couple is gearing around each other and there is no fixed line. And that is also called casino style. The Los Angeles, LA style is more of inline. The couple is staying on an imaginary straight line, and it's very hard to describe more than you can see. But for the LA style, that is one of the more common ones that you would see in the American dancers. Tragedy has been a well-known genre of drama in plays, movies, and shows all the way back to Greek times in the well-known theater Epidaurus in Greek. The specific genre is known for the dramatic scenes and outrageous plots. Well-known characters in tragedy dramas are Hamlet, Macbeth, Oedipus, and King Lear. The next genre I'll be talking about is music, specifically rock and roll and rap. Throughout the decades, you can see how rap has taken over the music genre rock and roll. But don't think that no artist of rap did not appreciate what rock and roll did for the music industry. Legends like the Rolling Stones, Queens, and the Beatles all left a big stamp on music as a whole. The rhythm and melodies of their songs are forever going to be known, and other artists sample off of them. Styles in popular music evolve almost seamlessly from earlier styles and become apparent as a distant form of music only when a major figure has a hit that catches the attention of a wide audience. Rock and roll has been around for decades and has influenced the best from Tupac and Notorious B.I.G. Next we have is cinema, specifically violence in film movies. When you think of different genres of movies, most people will say they love to see some live action violence. A great movie in this time is Django, starring Jamie Foxx. Throughout the film, you see a lot of dramatic scenes of guns and fighting that ends with a lot of different body parts and blood all over the set. Well-known violent directors are Quentin Tarantino, Alfred Hitchcock, Michael Winterbottom, and Ingmar Bergman. Lastly, I will be talking about architecture. Buildings are works of art. That is architecture. Buildings possess artistic quality. They make our living space more livable. They draw us to them rather than push us away or make us ignore them. They make our living space more livable. I will be discussing earth resting architecture. Most architect accents neither earth nor sky, but rest on the earth, using the earth like a platform with the sky as a background. With earth resting architectures, unlike earth rooted architectures, the earth does not appear as an organic part of the building. Rather, the earth appears as a stage. So as you see in the picture, the house is a rectangular shape that is uplifted from the ground, which is earth. And behind you see the trees and the sky. The picture is showing basically a great example of earth resting. You can see the house is in between the sky and the earth rather than flat on the ground. And it is standing up more on its own than with the earth. And that is the goal of earth resting. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation.